Julien Alfred has achieved something that no one else has ever done in the history of St Lucia, being the first ever Olympic gold medal winner for St Lucia. Now all the eyes of the world are on Julien Alfred, but also on St Lucia. And this is a unique opportunity for St Lucia to capitalize and to bring more tourism in the country. Beyond this just being a testimony of Julien Alfred's capacities, resilience, and excellence, this is also an encouragement for everybody else in the sports industry, but a huge opportunity for bringing more eyeballs and more tourism on St Lucia. In this video, we're going to talk specifically about Julien Alfred's journey towards the Olympics, learning about her resilience, but we're also going to talk about unique opportunities that this presents for St Lucia to really capitalize on that attention that the Healing of the West now has. Stay tuned, let's get into it.
My name is Clementine Afana, and most people know me as Clem, Travel with Clem, or Dr. Clem. I'm a digital marketer, a writer, and a traveler. You might have seen me in major marketing campaigns as a content creator or the talent. As much as I love being in front of the screen, I love being the marketing strategist behind the scenes. Companies love working with me because I see opportunities where no one else does and help them make money where no one else can. Whether you are a government, NGO, a corporate client, or a small business owner, let's work on your marketing and strategies together. After this video, check out the link in the description box below so you can book a call. But for now, let's get this on. Julien Alfred is a St. Lucian sprinter who has won the gold medal at the 2024 Summer Olympics in the 100 meters event, setting a new national record for St. Lucia and becoming the first ever gold Olympian medalist for St. Lucia. Alfred was born in Ciceron, a community in Castries, the capital city of St. Lucia. She went to secondary school in St. Lucia and went to high school in Jamaica. After this, she moved to Texas, where she got her bachelor's degree in youth and community studies at the University of Texas, and this is where she combined her academic studies and athletics. In 2015 and 2017, she was recognized as St. Lucia's Junior Sportswoman of the Year. She has been in several competitions, and though she fell short a few times, she also won several medals on her path to the Olympics. At the age of 21, she became one of the top 30 fastest women in the world. Running for the University of Texas, she became the first track athlete from St. Lucia to win a Division I championship and just the second St. Lucian overall after high jumper Janelle Shepard. Now, Julien Alfred is St. Lucia's first ever Olympic gold medalist, and here are some of her key achievements to date. 2017, first place, Commonwealth Youth Games, 100 meters, Nassau, Bahamas. 2018, second place, Youth Olympic Games, 100 meters, Buenos Aires, Argentina. 2022, first place, Caribbean Games Youth U23 events, 100 meters, Basse-Terre, France, and second place, Commonwealth Games 100 meters, Birmingham, England. 2023, first place, Central American and Caribbean Games 100 meters, San Salvador, El Salvador. And 2024, first place, World Indoor Championships 60 meters, Glasgow, Scotland. Then, the biggest of them all, first place, Olympic Games 100 meters, Paris, France. And second place, Olympic Games 200 meters, Paris, France.
Now that we've explored a little bit more of Julien Alfred through the Olympics and learned more about her life and how she got where she is, I want to share with you opportunities that if I was in position, I would put in place to make sure that I capitalize on this and really help to make the island grow to a bigger level. The first opportunity is working for brand ambassadorship. Certainly, Julien Alfred is a St. Lucian, which means by default she is patriotic, she loves her country, and everywhere she always celebrates St. Lucia. She raised the St. Lucian flag very high. So, the authorities should look into having her as a brand ambassador for the destination, with a large social following and being in international areas where she actually gets to meet athletes and brands from around the world. the authorities and the government, the island actually benefits from having her speaking and representing the island, different conventions, different sports events. So while you all are setting up the meeting, set up the meeting where you discuss opportunities for her to be a brand ambassador for the island itself as a tourism destination, but also for sports within the island. Another golden opportunity is being involved in consulting. Now, St Lucia is known for being great in sports, and there are probably a lot of great athletes who have done amazing things in St Lucia as well. And just like many other Caribbean islands, you have sports like cricket, you have football, you have basketball, and so forth. And watching Julien Alfred's journey, a lot more people are going to be inspired to take part in sports, specifically the youth, when they feel like, you know what, they don't have any other outlets to express their creativity. So it will be interesting to put together something where you actually have her as a sports consultant for different things that can be developed within the country. You can talk about building racing tracks, because after all, she is now the fastest woman in the world. You can talk about building facilities. You can have her insights and inputs about even training athletes, helping them to boost their morale, about developing infrastructures that are actually conducive to helping people develop their athletic potential, and also groom the next generation of athletes within St. Lucia. If other countries have been able to do it, certainly can we. And I'm confident that with her experience, not just competing at the highest possible level, but also having probably training in different countries, she has a lot to give to St. Lucia in that field. Another thing that the authorities should look into is organizing athletic development programs with the support of Julien Alfred. Now, as a high-level Olympic winner and Olympic athlete, you know, Julien Alfred is in a unique position where she can actually inspire the next generation of athletes regardless of the field in which they want to get into, right? So if the government decides to invest in athletic development programs, you will see a lot more young people wanting to be involved in the sports and actually being able to see a path, you know, where they can actually green their country's flag even higher. But you know what, also make money, because you know what, starving artists and starving athletes, we're just not doing that no more. We have gold medalists now. We know it's possible. Another idea that I want to share with you is the organization or the creation of an annual marathon. Do you know the New York City Marathon? If you know this marathon, drop it in the comments below, let me know. Most likely people from New York or New York City will know the New York City Marathon, but if you know it as well, let me know. And the New York City Marathon is the largest marathon in the world. Interestingly, actually, the winners from 2023, the four top winners from 2023 are actually all Africans. I think one person is Kenyan and the three others are Ethiopian. You know, the land, the motherland, yeah, we've got soil, we've got ground, and we've got lawns. But anyways, why am I sharing this with you? The New York City Marathon every single year welcomes 50,000 runners who sign up to be a part of the marathon, and there is a fee to sign up. They pay around $315 US dollars if they are not part of the New York City Runner Association or something like that. In addition to just 50,000 runners, the marathon welcomes more than 2 million visitors every single year, and that is both in person and virtual, which means more than 2 million people every single year watch the New York City Marathon. Now, just imagine how much traffic there is in the city, how much business opportunities, how much people are spending, people are eating on eating at restaurants, spending on hotels, activities, sightseeing tour. Just imagine how much money is made in New York City just from people being there. Now, let's look at the people who participate in the marathon. The marathon, the cost to sign up for the marathon is $315 US dollars if you are not part of the association. Now, if you multiply that by 50,000 of the runners who sign up to be part of the marathon, let's just assume that 50,000 of them are not part of the association, even though some of them are, probably. If you multiply 315 times 50,000, it's going to give you about more than $17 million made just from the runners' entry fees. And the top, at the end of the marathon, the winner gets $100,000, I think, and everybody else, the top 10 winners, gets something lower than that, but the main winner gets $100,000. Now, just from the sign-up fees, New York City generates $17 million, and plus, do the math. Economic impact study showed that the New York City Marathon made $427 million, not EC dollars, US dollars, in 2019. I'm going to include the link to that article in the description box of the video so that you can see for yourself. Now, if we want to apply that concept to St. Lucia, right? The population of St. Lucia is about 170,000. Let's say that we develop an annual marathon where the best athletes, the best runners, even within the Caribbean, even if you start just within the Caribbean, they can sign up for the marathon and run in St. Lucia across different areas. They run in St. Lucia, and you can invite athletes from around the world. Let's say you develop something like this. The population of St. Lucia is 170,000 people, right? Let's say you use the same metrics for St. Lucia. Let's say that you organize a marathon like that where you welcome, let's say, 300 runners. For me to get the number of 300 runners, I just use the number of runners that sign up for the New York City Marathon and see how much it equates to the population of New York City, right? If you get 300 runners from around the Caribbean and also even just the Caribbean or around the world to sign up for the St. Lucia annual marathon, and each runner needs to pay $315. If you multiply 300 runners by $315, guess how much you make just from the sign-up fees? Guess how much you make? 94,000 EC dollars that you can actually generate at minimum just from the sign-up fees for a marathon like that. Why don't we develop it? This is a golden product that St. Lucia can actually use to develop in collaboration with Julien Alfred to be able to bring more tourism towards within the island, and to be able to bring people to also experience sports tourism in the island. Let me tell you something. It's very important that we start to think in different ways of how we can diversify our tourism industry, because yes, we know that the Caribbean islands have this and that, but sports tourism is a huge thing. If North America could do this, so can we. So here are some of the ideas and suggestions that I have and that I wanted to share with you. I know some of you all know people in high places. I know you'll be watching this video. So make sure you share this video with them as ideas that can actually be used to boost more tourism within the island now that St. Lucia has gotten that global recognition from the athlete Julien Alfred from being the first ever gold Olympian from the island. Now let me know what you think of this video. Do you want more videos like this? What do you think of these ideas? Which one do you think will be implemented? Which one do you think that should not be implemented? And do you have any more ideas that you can share? I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. So let's chat in the comments. And if you love this video, make sure you check out the same case study that I did for Dominica's first ever gold Olympian, the Alafon Gatson, popularly known as the Alafon. Check it out and stay tuned.